Hey, thank y'all for joining another Bryce is Right, where we dive into some creepy, disturbing TikTok videos. We pull them apart because they make you question your reality a little bit. Other than that though, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss any other content coming your way. But let's go and hop right in, y'all. Let's get it.
Science now shows that plants appear to be sentient beings. They perceive light, smell, touch, water, and many more variables than we do. They can learn, remember, and communicate. They exhibit the traits that we associate with personhood. Experimental science has confirmed that plants can see when you're standing next to them and the color of your shirt. They don't have eyes, but they have the same photoreceptor proteins all over their bodies that humans have at the back of the retina.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah.
Que captamos hoy en playas de Rosarito.
Ooh. So they said that there was mermaids on this beach.
¿Sí salió?
Oh, there it goes.
Y bien cerquita.
What y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
¿Sí salió?
Looks kind of like a dolphin. I don't know though. Might be a mermaid. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good UFO one. Ooh. At first I thought it was a meteorite, but no, it went up. Up.
Here's what we're doing.
I don't have much use for you today,
I've got
sir.
a bag of peeled bananas. I'm going to weigh it.
Okay.
Okay, right? And we all know the number.
Yeah.
4,
Okay.
0, 1,
1. Everybody knows the banana number.
Done. So you put it on the scale, you
Yep.
weigh it.
Okay. How much is it?
So 87, let's say 87 cents worth of bananas.
Okay, yep.
Okay? So now we're going to do the peels, exact same number.
Yep.
Right?
And these are the peels from those bananas.
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
good.
exactly.
Yep. Okay, all right.
Place it on the scale. We have 45 cents.
45 cents.
So
Interesting.
almost half is the peel. So now we're going to do this with asparagus.
Okay.
They're broken where the useless part I would never eat, okay? So
Okay.
the part that I'm going to eat tonight is
Yep.
$2.77.
$2.77, okay?
The part I'm going to throw away
Yep.
is $3.
What? Wow. Wow.
Just not worth it.
I'm gonna start doing that with like milk and container of jelly and ketchup. Like the container costs this much. Just kidding, not really.
But they can't spray it. I got one thing for you, woman. One thing. Open the door now. That's my job.
Making me anxious.
See what don't let her dig up this butt. All right. Somebody better get that door open. I promise you. This one has lost her mind. What's wrong with it? Look at that kid screaming and crying like that. That one has lost her mind.
That's what I would have done.
Hold on, calm down, baby. Where's your mama? My mama, she... Calm down, y'all calm down. Okay, right here. It's okay, stay right here beside me.
Yeah, we would have some big problems if that would have been my children on that bus. Had to pull out the rocket launcher or the flamethrower from Tesla. Oof. I'd have been angry. Ooh. I don't know. Do y'all think that's real? It's scary either way.
Mire.
Eh? That UFO looks scary. that's scary.
Just see.
Where did that beam of light come from? I'm still wondering about that clip. Dang, it looks like a witch on a broomstick or something. What y'all think? Don't it? So she's like, Hocus Pocus 3, y'all.
Just see.
So of course everybody's worried about that crazy plane lady. And then you got this guy over here with the reptilian shapeshifting fingers. Ooh. Don't that look wild? I don't know, maybe it's just a bad camera. What y'all think?
What a shock. He was
Let me
able
know
to
in the
calmly eat
comments, y'all.
steak underwater. This is a true image taken 100 years ago at 30 meters underwater. He claimed to come from the underwater world. According to his description, there is another human world under the sea, although living in the ocean. But the speed of development is no different from that of terrestrial humans. Journalists naturally won't believe such words, so he started verifying. He infiltrated the seabed in front of numerous journalists. I thought it would come out in about a minute. It wasn't until the photographer followed with an oxygen mask that he realized he was playing the violin. At this point, he has been underwater for 5 minutes. But judging from his expression, he still remained calm and composed. According to Guinness records, the longest diving man in the world persevered for 20 minutes. Maybe he's just good at diving. Just as the reporters were still questioning, he started eating underwater. From the floating spoon, it can be seen that this is indeed underwater. He cut the beef with a knife and put it in his mouth. You should know that eating like this underwater inevitably leads to water being consumed in the stomach together. But he doesn't seem to have inhaled water. It looks very relaxed. And the most crucial thing is, he seems to be able to see the underwater world clearly. You should know that ordinary people can't even open their eyes when entering the water without goggles, even if it's open. The view of the underwater world is blurry. It's very difficult to send meat pieces into the mouth without distinction. Eat a few pieces of beef. He still appears very calm. At this point, it has been underwater for more than 10 minutes. Does he really not need oxygen? This is obviously not in line with
I mean, I can see underwater, no problem. I can stay underwater for a couple of minutes. I'm no diver, but why would you be showing off yawning and playing the violin? You need air for music to be playing and broadcasting for us to hear it. Why would you, like, one of y'all go play a violin underwater and see how it comes out? I mean, that's a cool clip. Don't want to be too negative for all y'all. Really cool, that's why I'm showing it. But, I mean, it says it's 100 years ago. I mean, did they even have video cameras back then? I'll have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure they had something like that, but to display it, like videotape it underwater, that's where I'm like, cat maybe. I'll look into it a little bit more because I'm questioning it. It's a cool clip. All right, let's get back into it.
Sense. According to his description, their skin can filter out water and absorb oxygen. That's why they can stay underwater for a long time. What do you...
It's like a radar scan, maybe? LiDAR, whatever it's called. Oof.
What the?
Yeah, that's one of them nope looking bubbles. I ain't messing with it. It's just like a perfect sphere though. Those people vaping are getting way too good.
Okay, I'm about to show you a video from 50 years ago that has pretty much predicted exactly what's going on now with our conditions of living and pollution and natural disasters and things like that, and also where it's going to be going in the future. And this is probably the scariest video you're going to see all month. I'm going to warn you now, don't watch this if you don't want to be scared. These are dark predictions coming from my channel called Dark Predictions. We never would have guessed. I know. But this video is so fucking accurate that I really need you to watch this.
Very simple graphs which project what's going to happen to the planet over the next 150 years if we don't do something drastic to stop it.
Please
From
pay attention.
1940 on, the quality of life diminishes. And here we are about the turn of the century, and we come up to the year 2020, and it's really come right back. More people, of course, means that you start to chew up your supply of natural resources. And this is this curve here, the N curve, that shows that slowly but steadily the pool of natural wealth in the world, natural resources, minerals, oil and so on, is slowly but steadily diminishing. So this is the situation. As population increases, the quality of life decreases, and the supply of natural resources decreases. But have a look at this curve here. This is called the Z curve, and it represents pollution. Now, predictably enough, as the population increases up to 1980, pollution increases. There's more rubbish. But from 1980 to the year 2020, pollution really takes off. This is assuming, of course, that we don't do anything about it. So the year 2020, the condition of the planet starts to become highly critical. And if we don't do anything about it, this is what's going to happen. The quality of life is going to go right back to practically zero. Pollution is going to become so serious, right out here, that it will start to kill people. So the population will diminish. Right back here, less than it was
that's
in the year
creepy.
1900.
That is a
and at
dark
this stage,
prediction.
around about the year 2040, 2050, civilized life as we know it on this planet will cease to exist. Well, hopefully, of course, it won't be allowed to happen.
Charger, or you use the 9-volt battery, an Allen key or a regular key, and a car charger. You're going to look for the positive end of the battery, and you're going to plug the car charger into that end, and then on the other end you want to put the other metal object
For real?
touching the side of the battery, and then you have charge. You want to wrap it together if you want to put it down to secure it, or you just gonna have to hold it. So here I'm just plugging in the phone, and you can see it's charging.
That's how them Samsung phones were blown up a couple years ago.
Guys, the weirdest thing just happened to me in the backyard, and I'm so glad I got this on camera. So this cloud caught my attention because it was literally the only cloud in the sky that day. There was 0 clouds. And a few minutes later, the cloud was gone. And a few minutes later after that, the cloud was back. I thought I was going crazy. So I got out my phone, put it on time lapse. Check this out. Have you ever seen a cloud act like this before? All right, so now look, I know that clouds can technically dissipate and kind of reform, but I've never seen one do it quite like this. And especially a little itty bitty cloud on a hot summer day, all by itself, the only cloud in the entire sky, and this cloud barely moved. It pretty much stayed in the same spot and just kept
I've never seen one dissipate. That's so cool.
Again.
What does this mean? You guys are from NASA. That's right, you're from NASA.
Am I just being
Maybe.
ignorant to some weird weather phenomenon I've never heard of before? Or is there something really strange
That
about
is
the
so
way that
cool.
cloud
I've never
acts?
seen that before.
What
I've
do you guys
always
think?
wanted to see that. Ooh. Oof. Giving me goosebumps. I hate snakes. For some reason, they just creep me out. That'd be cool though. Let's see, he's waiting for it. I love going to the sand dunes and riding. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. That's so cool. Be like, wop, wop. Oh, yeah, he's
hey guys,
good
I'm in
then.
New York City just hanging out.
Come on, Ed. Who is that? What was he doing? Nope. Please don't. No. Oh, gosh. I check my shoes every time. I have this fear of something being in my shoes. I swear the one time I don't check, that's when something's gonna pop out.
There's an angry rattlesnake. He's already struck 3 times. back in the shoe. I'm just gonna drop the shoe in the bucket.
So this is why you don't leave your shoes outside, I guess, in Florida, because these little bugs, holy cow, look at this. Look how many of these things I got. These little millipedes will come into your shoes, and especially right after it rains, it just rained tonight. Yeah, look how many of these things are in there. Holy cow, look at this.
Why is there so many in his shoe? Someone from Florida maybe can explain, or maybe if this is real or not.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a lot of snail-looking things.
In Florida. Jesus.
Whoa. That would be so crazy. Ooh, he's a boom.
What the fuck is that in the woods? Hello?
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 Always check your
He's got his cap.
There's a gigantic spider that climbed out of my shoe.
Alright, so I went to go put my shoe on, and I felt something poking me in the toe, and I pulled my foot out to see what it was, and it was a fucking caterpillar.
No. Oof. I don't like spiders either, y'all.
Oh my god! Please! My heart, my heart.
Oh
my
man.
god, it was such a holy fucking shit. Where is it?
Oh
what the?
my god.
That was touching my
No.
foot, Cal.
I cannot.
Oh my god!
Get
it out.
Oof, gives me goosebumps. Oof.
Oh my god.
I hate that. Oh, hell no. He had to have had that spider as a pet. Nope.
But we begin tonight with breaking news.
Goosebumps like
Military
crazy.
officials say they're responding to a, quote, mishap involving an F-35 fighter jet. Officials say the pilot of an F-35 Lightning II ejected from the jet and landed safely, but the search is on now for the missing F-35. They don't know where it is and are asking the public for help. Publicly available flight data shows SLED flying over Lake Moultrie near Charleston. If you know anything, call Joint Base Charleston at 843-963-3600.
So is it just cruising around on, like, what?
Has anyone ever actually listened to the lyrics of the song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication, which was, keep in mind, written almost 25 years ago?
So if there's no volume there, that's why. Copyright. Looks so freaking pretty up there though. That's gorgeous. I wish I was a pilot. Just for the scenery. Look at that view. Breathtaking. Yeah. What do y'all think about that though? Let me know in the comments. Por favor.
Ham catches on
Okay,
fire
guys,
in 3 seconds.
listen up. This is going to be a serious video. As you can see, I have a normal paper plate. This is just some diced ham that you buy at the grocery store with an expiration date of February of this year. Every morning when the hubby and I try to eat, the dogs always want some of our food, so we thought we would just warm them up some of this diced ham in the microwave. So I'm just going to take this diced ham, bring it over here to the microwave, and I'm going to put it on for 30 seconds. Just that. But before I do that, so you can see, I'm going to dim the lights. Okay, so we're going to come over here, 30 seconds. Watch.
Ooh, maybe it's got that.
What the hell, people? Why did that catch on fire? And I have 27 seconds left. If I would have left that, my microwave would have caught on fire. What is in
It was
this
just like from the
ham
clip
that is
from
causing it to
yesterday.
spark like
The
that?
metal, the dude with the magnet.
You have
They do got some explaining to do. Hey, well, thank y'all so much for joining another Bryce is Right. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully this video is a little bit better for all of y'all. Wasn't so negative, but we had a lot better clips, y'all. At least in my opinion, which is the only one that matters. I'm just kidding, y'all. I love y'all's opinion. Other than that, though, hope y'all all have a great, wonderful, blessed day. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want some more content. Other than that, we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.